is legit like the VTuber protagonist, the VTuber anime. Bro, you know what? You know how livid I was when I saw. Okay. For the people who don't know, there is this new anime called VTuber Legend. I forgot the title. Something like I forgot to turn off my stream. Something like that. When I saw that freaking episode, I was like, oh god, she just like me for real, for real. Okay, so she's a princess VTuber, right? And she has like such a princess like demeanor on stream, soft girl voice and everything. And then she forgets to end her stream. So she's like watching her gen mates, she's drinking beer, and she's like, you know, using her natural voice and everything. And it's just like she even like ends up watching one of her gen mates ASMR, and she like falls asleep for like several hours, and then she finds out like the next day that she left her stream on. And so like now it's too late to go back to her persona. Now everyone knows what she's like, right? So she's like, you know, a beer drinking princess who likes lesbian porn, who talks very crassly. And I was just like getting called out the entire time. And I was like, oh my god, oh god, I'm being called out by an anime. It's so funny because it's like the whole forgetting to turn off your stream thing, that is clearly inspired by Hololive talents, right? That is clearly something that, you know, they took inspiration from. And like the fact that they were doing like all this like behind the scenes stuff like in the anime, like they literally rigged 2D models for that anime. And I was just like, oh, this is a little too meta. I even saw like the character using like her iPhone for like the tracking and everything. And I was like, I think she was also using OBS, and I was like, oh my god, this anime is being too realistic. And I was getting called out the entire time. There was even a time when she was kind of like talking about her streaming career, how she's been like struggling with growing her channel. She had like less than half her genmates viewers. And I was like, oh man, she just like me, even down to the insecurities. And she was getting told by some of her gen mates that they actually really liked how candid she was being now, and like she's like not afraid to be herself. I was actually being told that by some Gen 2s recently, that they really look up to me in how I'm so shameless about my content, and like I just focus on having a good time all the time. And I was just like, oh, I'm glad that that's what you took away from my streams. Like I really shouldn't be a role model. So you guys, I think it's a really good anime. Definitely check it out. It's very funny.